Namaste. My name is Nick. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be taking you through a Vinyasa sequence that heavily emphasizes hip external rotation. Meet me in a seated position and let's get started. Close your eyes. Feel your attention start to immediately withdraw. Let go of everything happening outside of your personal space. Let go of everything happening in the room around you. And instead, shift your attention to each inhale and exhale as it enters and exits your body. Commit your attention to the breath as you take this journey that you committed to when you decided to roll out your yoga mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Pause at the top. And through the nose, exhale the air back out. Blink the eyes open. Make your way into tabletop, hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide. Circle the shoulders around the hands a few times. Go the other way. And take your right hand, spin the fingers clockwise until they face your right knee. Lean forwards and backwards a few times. Flip the palm to face up. Again, forwards and backwards a few times. Most of your weight's in the left hand and the legs, the right hand just enough to feel pressure. Give the right hand a shake, change sides, left hand back to the left knee. Flip the palm over, same thing. Shake out the left hand, and then tuck the toes, find a downward facing dog. Walk the hands slightly forward. Push the chest back towards your thighs. With your arms, reach down into your hands to get longer through both the arms and the torso. And then begin to straighten one leg at a time. Let that evolve into any other movements and explorations that you'd like to take. And rise onto your toes, wave forward into a plank pose. Push back into down dog as you exhale. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, push back, down dog. One more time, rock forward, plank pose. And push back, down dog. Reset back in tabletop. Raise your right leg up off the floor and circle the right leg. Draw big circles out to the side with the right knee. And as you do that, focus on keeping your arms straight and the chest lifted. Go the other way. Then bring the leg forward, cross the right ankle in front of the left knee. Inhale, reach the chest forward, find a cow pose with this external rotation. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the spine. Inhale, arch, reach the chest out long. Exhale, round, chin into chest, push the tops of the feet down. One more time, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. From there, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee up, push back into a figure four down dog. Reach your right knee to the back of the room, lift your left hip up. Reach strongly through both of your hands. And then take the right leg up in a sweeping circle, back behind you into a more traditional bent knee, down dog. And step the right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Climb up onto the fingertips, sway the hips forwards and backwards. And then pause in the middle, open the right leg out to the right. and pull it back in. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist and reach the right arm up towards the sky. Take a big inhale here. And then lower down as you exhale. Lower the left knee down. Step the right knee down. Reset in tabletop. Lift the left leg up. A couple of big circles with the left knee. Again, as tempting as it is to collapse into the arms or bend the elbows, keep them straight. And then go the other way. Cross the left ankle in front of the right knee, figure 4 your tabletop. You might have to walk the hands a little further forward. Push the feet down and inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round the spine, tailbone down towards the back of your right knee. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, tuck in and round. One more time, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up off of the floor, push the hips up and back. Think of reaching through your left knee and the outside of your right hip evenly. Get longer through your arms. And then unthread the left leg, take it up and back behind you. And step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Climb onto the fingertips, go forwards and backwards a few times. And then pause in the middle, open and close the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist and reach the left arm up. Big inhale here. And then release down. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Reset there for a few breaths. Find a more steady version of down dog now. Strong in your arms and your hands. Active in your legs. Take a breath to re-coordinate. Let's get to it. Raise the right leg up towards the sky, single leg down dog. Rock forward into plank pose. Bring your right knee to your right upper arm. Flex your right foot. Try to touch your left wrist with your right toes. And then set the right knee down, set the left knee down. Rise up into an active pigeon pose. And so here, rather than making your stance very long, have the legs a little closer together. Push the feet down, lift the hips up high, stretch the arms up high. Take your gaze up in between your hands and let your gaze encourage you to find a bit more upward reach. Then reach your arms down by your sides and lean forward over the top of the right leg. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee up, push the right shin down hard. See if you can send the hips a little further back. Lift the rib cage a little more up. And then set the hands down, find your figure 4, downward facing dog. Rise onto the left toes, drop the left heel down, bend your left knee, sit to the back of the mat as you do. Take your left arm up towards the sky so you're in this weird crouching figure 4 side plank. And then rock forward, bring your right knee back to your right tricep. Right leg goes up and back into a single leg down dog. And then forward into a warrior 2. Ground the back foot down, rise up, open the arms. Take a few breaths here. Reach the hands out away from you. Press the feet into the floor. This is the only standing pose that we're going to do for right now, so really get into it. Three more breaths. And then lower the hands down to frame out the front foot. Step the right foot back and lower down as you exhale. Inhale to curve the spine, lift the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Push the hips up and back. Raise the left leg up towards the sky as you inhale, single leg down dog. Come to plank on your exhale, bring your left knee to your left upper arm. And then try to touch your right wrist with your left toes. Set the shin down onto the floor, both of them really. Untuck the right toes. Rise up into a pigeon lunge. So I call this a pigeon lunge because I want you to think of lifting up out of the pose rather than sinking down into it. Extend the arms up and look up. Squeeze your legs together. Draw your bottom ribs down while reaching the fingertips up. And take the hands back by your sides, lean forward, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up. Try to even send your hips a little bit further back. And then release the hands down to the floor. Find a figure 4 down dog. Once you're there, you're going to rise onto your right toes, spin the heel down, and then squat your hips back, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Come forward, left knee into the left elbow, lower the right hand down, 3-legged dog, bend the knee and open up the hip. And then find a warrior 2, step left foot forward, set the right heel down, rise up. Open the arms and breathe. Two more breaths. And set the hands down onto the floor. Step the left foot back, lower halfway down. Inhale, roll over the toes and lift the heart. And then exhale, push the hips back. Downward facing dog. Raise the right leg up towards the sky. Similar but different, bring your right knee to your right upper arm. When you get there, try to touch your left wrist. Take this back into a figure 4 down dog. Rise onto the left toes, drop the heel to the floor. Sit the hips back. And then rock forward, lower the left hand to the floor, come to the outside edge of your left foot, turn the hips to face up, reach your right hand forward, take the right foot back behind you, push the feet down, lift the hips up, and then with or without the help of your right hand, right knee into your chest, step forward to the front of the mat, rise up into a high lunge. Take the arms up. Let's even do this. Reverse prayer or fists touching one another behind your back. Press the hips forward, widen across your chest. Steady your gaze and breathe. Pray your hands to the heart and lean forward, warrior 3. Use warrior 3 to transition up to standing, and then cross your left ankle over the top of the right thigh, figure 4 chair pose. Press the hips back, reach the arms forward and up. If you wiggle and fall, then it happens. Let it happen. Now keep the ankle crossed, straighten the right leg, lower your left foot down so it's outside of your right foot, and then fold over your legs, taking this asymmetrical forward fold with the left leg crossed in front of your right. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine forward. As you exhale, set your hands down. Your left foot's going to stay on the right side of the mat. Step the right foot back so it feels as if your feet are tight-roped. Lower your right knee down, and then send the hips back for half splits, but with the left leg a little bit more to the right side of the yoga mat. With that, twist your hands over to the left, working into the outer leg. Reach the chest out to the front left corner of your mat, and then bend the elbows. Three more breaths here. And take your hands around your front foot. For some of you, this transition will work. Bend your left knee to the front left corner of the yoga mat. Draw the left foot in a little bit closer, pigeon pose. If that didn't work quite the way that you wanted it to, then just readjust and then fold down over your left leg. We're going to spend 30 seconds here. Follow the breath. Keep the upper body mostly relaxed. Focus on the lower body unraveling. Stay committed to the moment. Stay committed to your breath. Now let's go ahead and reset in a down dog. Lower your hands, step the left foot back. If you want the vinyasa in between sides to reset, then go ahead and take that now. If you want to conserve your energy for the second side, well, I don't blame you. Let's go left leg up towards the sky, single leg down dog. Left knee to the left upper arm. Keep it there. Try to touch your right wrist with your left toes. And then figure four, your down dog. Rise onto the toes, lower your right heel down. Sit towards the back of the mat. And then come forward. Lower your right hand down. Roll to the outside edge of your right foot. Try to push the hips up towards the ceiling. Feel your right ribs moving up away from your right hand. And then step the left foot back behind you. Very brief wild thing. Get a little bit more pressure from that left foot. And then step left foot forward to the front of the mat. High lunge. Rise up. Again, we'll take that reverse prayer. So either hands and fists behind your back, or work the fingertips up the middle of the spine. Find your breath. Press the hips forward. Drive the right big toe down. Okay, then pray your hands and lean forward. Warrior three. Use that warrior three to transition up to standing. And then cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Drop the seat back and down. Figure four, chair pose. One more breath here. Straighten the left leg. Slide the right foot down so that it's over to the left side of the yoga mat. And then fold forward over your crossed ankles. Take an inhale here, stretch forward. And then bend the knees so that you can step your left foot to the back of the mat. Again, it should feel like your feet are tight roped. Lower the left knee down, straighten the right leg out. And then walk your hands over to the right. Hug the right hip back and in. Reach your chest to the front right corner of the yoga mat. And then 3 breaths into sensation. Even if the pose starts to get dramatic for you, keep your breath calm. And then walk the hands forward, bend your right knee to the front right corner of the mat. Pull the right foot in a bit and lean out over your right leg for the more classical variation of pigeon. Heavy down into your hips, relax your neck. Find a bit more passivity to this pose. Less active and engaged, more easy and open. Now, those of you that want the vinyasa, go ahead and take it. If you don't want the vinyasa, you can come right into a seated position from here by taking your left leg forward. And then those of you that are doing the vinyasa, do your thing and then meet me in a seated position. Let's go from here, fire log. Cross your right shin on top of your left shin like so. Or take the right ankle in front of the left knee. And then fold there just for a few breaths. One more. And walk the hands in. So you're either going to place your hands down slightly forward of your thighs and do a little lift off here. Those of you in fire log, maybe you try to slide your right foot up to your left hip crease and then keep it there. Don't force the knee down. If it can come down, let it come down. Otherwise, if it's here, let it be here. That being said, those of you, if you're having connection between foot and knee, you might be able to slide your foot forward and then take the full lotus. Whatever position you're in, the hands are going to go forward of the hips, lean forward, push the arms down, and then try to lift everything up off the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Extend the legs forward. Give them a little bit of a shake. I like a windshield wiper. And then cross your left leg in front or your left leg on top. Fold forward just for 3 deep breaths. Walk the hands in. If you can, take the left foot into the half lotus. Notice that when I do this, I take my knee a little bit higher up. I find that this makes it easier to manipulate the leg. And then if the knee comes down, great. You could still do the lift off here, which might be easier because you have the bottom foot for support. When you're in the lotus legs, you don't have either of your feet to help give you leverage, so it's either you lift it up or you can't, right? Either way, let's go ahead and do that now. Lift up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Lower down. Take the feet out in front of you. Come to lie down on your back. And then press the feet down, lift the hips up, find a bridge pose. Contract the glutes. Feel the front of your hips lengthening out. And of course, if you want to do a deeper variation like an upward bow or something of that nature, you can move into that. You have another 15 seconds here. And then start to slowly exit out. Take your knees into your chest and drop the legs over to the left, finding a reclined spinal twist. Reach the right arm up and over to the right. Come back up the middle and go the other way. And soften your breathing as you're here. And then back up the middle, reach for your feet. You can keep the feet together and pull them up overhead, doing like a reclined not side angle pose, bound angle pose, that name escaped me. So bound angle pose, you could even open up towards a happy baby or a reclined straddle. Take one more breath there. And then release down into a resting pose. Shavasana may be appropriate. If it feels more appropriate, though, to keep your knees bent, then do that. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Pause once you reach the top. And let all the air go. Allow all the momentum of this practice to drain right out of your body as you feel the floor beneath you starting to support you. Even as we move into a place of rest now, commit yourself to this moment, to staying present. As a practice, moksha is very much considered the goal. Moksha means liberation or freedom. And to find true liberation, we need to be in the present moment. When we're in the present moment, we can act with consciousness and clarity instead of being a prisoner to our habits and perpetual patterns. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you can. Soak up the benefits of this practice in a very restful state. I'm going to leave you here. Like I said, continue to stay as long as you like. If you enjoyed this practice and want to see more like it, let me know down in the comments below. And on your way out, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, be well and be receptive. Namaste.